Let me show you how to grow your own sweet potato slips. This is a bucket that I've been working on for a couple of months now. I want to talk a little bit today about how to grow your own sweet potato slips. A little bit different from the white potatoes that we planted in the garden, where you take them and you cut them into quarters and you just plant the eye part down where it's starting to grow. Well, this sweet potato from the grocery store is starting to grow also, but instead of cutting it and planting it this way, what we will do is take a clear bucket and fill it about a quarter or 3/4 of a way full of dirt, soil, good soil, and then you just lay your sweet potatoes. I would just lay it in the dirt so that it's about halfway submerged, and then what happens is the vines start to grow from those sweet potatoes. So what you do is you plant the vines, and they're called slips. So we would take one of these sweet potatoes that have been down in here growing, let's just say this one. We'll take it up and show you. So what I will do here is I will take the slip off, and that is a sweet potato plant. And then it'll start to vine, and everywhere it starts to run, these little roots will connect into the ground and grow sweet potatoes. And this one is starting to grow also, so I'll also take this little slip off carefully from the sweet potato. And so now I have 2 sweet potato plants to plant, okay? And then I will put this potato right back in the soil about halfway. You want to keep it moist, the soil, and you want to keep the lid on so you're creating a like a greenhouse effect. Here's another one. It's so simple. Now, if you order slips from, let's say, Burpee or Johnny's or any of the big seed companies, then they're going to run you, oh gosh, I don't know, $40 for maybe 20 slips or so. But it's just too easy to grow your own. And I've been doing it this way for a couple of years, so I haven't had to buy any sweet potato slips. And I'm not at the mercy of the big box stores either, because most of them are out of stock already. So if I want to extend, if you're in a zone where you can extend your growing season, like we can grow, well, our first frost isn't until 1st of November. And so we've got quite a long growing season. So I'm going to still plant some sweet potatoes. I'm also maybe not going to use them to harvest. I'm also going to use them to amend the soil. So I'm going to plant them around our little apple trees that we started in the orchard, because that soil is very clay and very compacted. So I'm going to plant sweet potato slips around those apple trees so that the soil will start to loosen up and make a better journey for the apple tree roots, which is if I get some sweet potatoes in the process out there, that's great. I've also have some planted in the garden, so. start your own sweet potato slips. It's very, very easy. You don't need a whole lot of stuff or a whole lot of care. So if you've got some sweet potatoes growing already that you bought and intended to use, well, just start those. So you've got a great way to go. All right, and so I'll show you where I'm planting them. And we'll put the lid back on these and let them keep on growing.